to give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Thursday, the 11th of July. Here's a cup of coffee. If you have your Bibles, Galatians 4 verse 7, Colossians 4 verse 7, Paul says, "Therefore you are now no longer a slave, but a son, and if a son, then an heir through God." I meet so many people who are captured by their past failures, their wrong decisions, their yesterdays. They feel trapped by the if-onlys of life. If only I'd moved, if only I hadn't, if only I'd married, if only my son, if only my boss, if only I had, and we have so many if-onlys which reflect our yesterday's bad decisions and yesterday's hardship and yesterday's what the world did to us. And here Paul is saying to us, you're no longer a slave. You're now a son of God. And if a son, you receive the promise. You become an heir. You receive the fullness of God's plan and purpose and will for your life. And you receive the fullness of His grace and His love and His mercy and His presence with you every day. So can I call on you to drop the if-onlys and take up the but God? Instead of saying if only at the start of a sentence, or if you have to start with an if only, somewhere in that sentence, break yourself with a but God. And then what's God got in store for today? But God has the ability to make the difference. But God can strengthen me. But God has a will. But God is for me, not against me. But God has plans for my future, not for my destruction. But God. So, vergeet maar die as ek nets en tel op die maar Gods vandag is die uitdaging vir vandag en elke môre. Now, I know that some of you are battling physically, you're battling in your workplace, you're battling on the farm. There's an incredible attack on your life, and I don't want to lighten that, I don't want to lessen that, I don't want to make that superficial. But I want to ask you to focus again on the God who's bigger than anything you're facing at this time. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday.